Again, as always, thanks for joining us post-match here. Let's start with the most obvious and most regular question of what did you make of the 90 minutes?
Yes, same result obviously as Saturday in terms of the draw, but I felt the performance was a much higher standard. We a lot of positives this evening, a couple of negatives, of course, the result being the main one, because that's what is the main fact in the game. But within the game, I felt we controlled it pretty much start to finish, as no disrespect to Dumbarton, but that's what you would expect any team from the league above, and it wasn't what I saw on Saturday. So we reacted really well to the surroundings, the very, very narrow and tight pitch on a sticky surface, but the players didn't hide and they wanted the ball and they passed it about really well. We just lacked that wee bit in front of goal. And I said on Saturday I felt we were unlucky. Tonight I felt we were unlucky. Just little bobbles didn't go for us, but we were very secure at the back, a really good high line, loads of stuff to work on, but we've now got a little bit of breathing space before the Cove game. Yeah, we've got Aberdeen, but now we know what we need to do, and there's only one game to go until we start the real season.
What was the missing ingredient in terms of breaking down that white wall that was in front of us? You mentioned that the pitch did seem a wee bit sticky in transition, and the pitch was incredibly narrow compared to what I've seen it down here.
Yeah, it is narrow. I mean, it was good that we reacted to it though. We showed that we can go away from home on a really hard place, and always a hard place to come and play and do okay. I think we've got to be mindful. We're playing a midfielder at centre half at the moment. We're playing a midfielder up front beside a striker. So all these things come into it. We've also asked some of these players to go from day one into pre-season and play every game, start every game, and finish nearly every game. So we have to be mindful of that for the players. We understand they need help. We totally understand that we need to get bodies in to help them more than anything else. But they've gave everything tonight. They tried everything to get that goal. Yeah, we could have been more clinical. We could have had better decision making in the last third, but it's the hardest part of the game, and I keep saying it. For me, the positives far outweigh the negatives.
Do you feel you learned more about your squad tonight, or does tonight's performance just kind of confirm what your thoughts already are in terms of strengths, weaknesses and opportunities to move forward?
Yeah, a bit of both. It confirms that we've got good players, players that are willing to pass the ball and take chances. It also confirms that we need a bit of firepower to help them and be a little bit more secure on the counter-attack, because when you come up against higher quality opposition, then you'll get caught, and like I say, it happens to the best teams, so it'll happen to us. So we need to be a little bit better, but now we've got time. As I said, yeah, we've got the game on Sunday up at Aberdeen, but we've got a little bit of recovery to do. We've got time to work with the players from now till Cove Rangers, and it's vitally important we do that.
Another kind of knock there for Ethan. He certainly puts himself about and rolls with the challenges. Any update on him, and can you tell us a wee bit about your analysis of the young lads who come on and play well?
Yeah, absolutely. Ethan has been feeling it now for maybe a week, and it was just starting to creep up on again at half time, so we took no chances. Again, the positive side is we get young Mitch on the park again for another 45 minutes, and Quinny as well, coming on with 20 odd to go, and I thought both showed tremendous energy within the game, no fear to go and take the ball and be part of the game. Very easy for young players just to float about and be delighted, but their contribution was high. It's hard when you're young to remain focused and show your quality. We know these young guys have got undoubted ability. It's about giving them time, it's about giving them games. Yes, we're going to have to brush up on the quality and their understanding of the game, but that comes with games, and there's no point in having them if you're not going to play them from the bench. So delighted with the pair of them, really happy for them. I think the players are the same. They try to keep them going. The biggest thing they gave us tonight was a huge amount of energy, which was great, because I see it every day at training, and it was a continuation of their progress.
Good travelling support down here for Raith Rovers tonight. I guess it's a support that themselves are kind of faced with a bit of a quandary, because they want to see the team winning and scoring goals and playing free-flowing football, but equally we know that we're a team in transition. What would your message be to the support at this time?
Yeah, fantastic support down here. Again, it's also the supporters' third game in 6 days, so we really appreciate the backing that they've given us, the support that they give to the players, which, as I've said before, is paramount. We know we've got to win games. That's the fundamental of football, winning games, but I'm pretty sure that they can see, when they've got some young local guys coming on with Mitch and Quinny, it's pleasing. Yeah, we know the result is the main thing, so we're disappointed for them as much as anybody about not winning the game. But we are a team in transition. We've only been together 5 weeks as a whole group, and we know we have faces to add to the pool of players. But I felt, as I said, the players gave the supporters everything this evening, and I felt the supporters gave the players everything.
We'll obviously catch up before that Aberdeen game, and we had a kind of 2-goal victory to see ourselves going through. Will we tease the supporters and say that am I likely to be chatting to you before then?
Well, yeah, you know, it's a tough game up in Aberdeen. You know, they've put 5 past Stirling Albion tonight, which we know as much as anybody it's a hard thing to do, but we've seen it happen before. We got there with no fear. We got there relaxed, calm and focused. Chance to give players a rest maybe, and maybe change the way we approach things, because as much as we want to qualify for the next stage of this tournament, and it's good for the club, we also have one eye now on Cove Rangers, and things now become a little bit tighter for us in terms of our goals and our aims going into the next 2 to 3 weeks, and I'm really looking forward to going up to Aberdeen to see how the players react in the surroundings of a really good stadium against a really good team.
You handled that really well, me teasing you to see if you're going to have a bigger squad there to choose from. That's where we're headed.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's a game. It's a waiting game. I keep saying it. Things are moving now. You know, it's a difficult window because it's so long. January is difficult because it's so short. There's no happy medium for us. We are starting to see things progress a little bit, but when you're trying to sign players, there's so many elements to it. I'm very, very hopeful by Sunday we will have 1 or 2, possibly 3 new players to join the group, but again the ball's kind of out with our court at the moment, but we keep trying, we keep plugging away, we keep taking phone calls, we keep taking emails, and we try to get this group the support that they deserve.
Thanks for your time and thanks for your patience when I persist on trying to get something out of you. Brilliant. Thanks, Ian.
Thank you. Cheers.